Hello, hello, and welcome back to Shelter. We're still playing games with the lads in the bath. When Maxon asked Burry next, he requested a back massage as well. He looked exactly as exactly as satisfied with that as Burry was when he received his. Rune was asked next and chose the tribute option. Burry's cue was procure the lightest and most innocent item you have stored. After 2 shots of the potion, but with less effort than Max, he took out an envelope. When he got it in his hands, he first gasped, and then made a loud, high-pitched yelp, and suddenly realized, despite Burry's innocent request, the envelope made Rune cower in embarrassment. He said he received it from his subordinate in the army years ago, before they were sent to a suicide mission. Rune made an oath to deliver the letter to the soldier's lover back home. In the fever of battle, Rune used a charge of rodent mana to store the envelope inside his holding seal, where it would be kept safe. Items sealed away in the ground don't age and can't get damaged. However, by the time the campaign ended, he completely forgot about the promise. Rune tried to turn it into a joke, but it was clear he was embarrassed and felt guilty about that. Since that was a tribute for Burry, he took the envelope from the Husky and promised to find a trusted traveling merchant in Mosberg to deliver the envelope in his stead. That brought relief back to Rune's muzzle. When Burry was pointed out as the next one to make his choice in the game, we encouraged him to try the mana potion option as well, and he decided to give it a try. However, as hard as he tried, he wasn't able to take anything out. He was the one who found the spot in the wall and to connect with the earth for us. But when it came to actually using rodent magic, he just seemed to be unable to initiate it. He drank 1 shot, then another, and yet 2 more. With most of the bottle already emptied, he still couldn't do it. It didn't seem like anything that could be solved with simply chugging more mana.
Forgive me. I may be too tired or too intoxicated to do that after all.
It's okay. Sit down and relax, Burry. Yeah, take it easy. You just took 4 shots pretty much at once.
And what an experience it was. I have never savored anything quite like that in my life. I want to be able to brew brew delicious potions like that one day. Are you sure you can't open the seal? Maybe you just wanted to drink more. I would never deceive you like that. I know. Still, the matter of the game rules remain. What is your trick, Rune?
Well then. Rune passed the spot by his side. Burry gives him a cautious glare, but ultimately follows and sits down by him, Rune's tail wagging at that.
Okay, I am here. For your trick.
How about you, Melma, me? Melum? I don't,
But what?
You know. Rune's tail wags even more, and he touches his own mouth.
Here.
Burry stares at Rune with his mouth agape. He struggles to come up with a proper response, and he gives me a nervous glance.
I should have expected something of this sort from you.
Rune keeps wagging his tail. I get a growing desire to slap that smug grin off of his cute, fluffy muzzle. Now, I'm not okay with that. I touch my lips with the memories of my kiss with Burry still fresh in my mind. Even though he was the one who suggested that, I still felt nervous and unsure about that kiss. Like we did something we shouldn't, and now Rune orders just for fun. Burry can kiss whomever he wants, but still, it's not cool to take advantage of his intoxication. That's low even for Rune. Please don't agree to that, Bury. You wouldn't do that if you weren't sober. If you were sober. You people. Hey, Rune, how about you let Bury rest and how is this pronounced? You instead.
Max, it is fine,
Sit back, Bury. You're drunk. Max dives into the water and reappears between the two big dogs. A second later, he puts his back against Rune's side and pushes Bury's heavy body away with his legs. I eagerly grab Bury's arm and pull him to the side. He's confused and doesn't protest.
Got a little jealous, Max?
Of course, so jealous. Come on, who wouldn't want to, Lelm? Our legendary, Chief Rune.
I know, right? I'm surprised it took you so long. You know all you ever needed was to just ask.
Max glances back at me and gives me a quick wink. Such a good, thoughtful friend. When Rune places his hand over Max's cheek, the, Dutch Hound? Okay. Turns his head to him again and smiles coyly. I hold Bury's tense hand as the two of them lean closer to each other. And the little guy gives a slow lick over the husky's slightly parted lips without hesitation, so smooth and confident. With the trick fulfilled, Rune smiles satisfied, and he wags his tail. And so does Max. He glanced to the side and chuckled, like he's uncertain if he should react already or not. In that moment of hesitation, Rune leans in and gives him a lick back. His tongue lingers over the edge of the Max's long snout. Max raises his hand and tries to say something. And the eager husky takes the opportunity to follow up with another lick, the time deeper in the smaller dog's mouth. A deep groan rumbles in his throat, and both of them close their eyes and get completely lost in their long, spontaneous kiss. With each quiet moan and growl let out, they make out with more and more passion. I'm convinced that Max cut in between Bury and Rune with pure intentions. But seeing him so eager right now, I wonder if he actually had hoped for a kiss like that from Rune. They look like they're in their own little world. I expected at least Rune to give me his usual sly glance to see how I react. Oh, that looks a little loud. But there's none of that. It's only the two of them, locked in their casual passion. Neither Bury nor I exist in their world right now. Wow, they're really going at it, huh?
Indeed they are. But this is fine. If this is how they want to celebrate this special night, then let them.
Bury whispers that with a sheepish smile, and he squeezes my hand firmer in a reassuring manner. That's right. They are dogs. They are much more lenient about those things than me or even Bury. Bury acknowledges that. And even Bury acknowledges that. But still, while I have been living with the dogs for many years, I know they are very sociable and affectionate people by nature. When I watch Max and Rune doing that in front of us, I can't help but feel a weird burning ache in my chest. Jealousy? They are really going at it, though. I nod my head in their direction, and I think Bury finally notices Rune's hand rubbing Max's stomach. It's slowly crawling towards his sheath, which now sports a dark red, pointy tip. And they don't look like they're about to stop.
Oh my, yes. Maybe that's too much celebration.
Burry calls out to them to catch their attention. But they're both seem to be completely deaf to that. Even when Burry calls out to Max specifically, they don't stop. I know that Max can really get lost in his own head sometimes, even when sober, but his heightened canine empathy, yes, empathy, may be debilitating, yes, in such close intimacy. But I'm near certain that Rune is perfectly aware of everything, but he chooses to pretend otherwise. That's what Huskies do. We're watching. Wait, as we're watching the two big dogs making out and their red shafts stirring in their loins, I notice Burry starting to get erect as well. He's got he gets all red and he wants to say something, but the words get stuck in his throat when he notices my own boner. We both instantly cover our respective crotches in embarrassment. This is starting to get out of hand. What should we do? Should we leave them alone? Should I go to them and pull them apart by force? Or perhaps, who knows? Maybe we should join them? What? Okay. Is this recording yet? This symbol is... Seriously. Suddenly, a sharp, loud, unnatural sounding voice thunders through the whole shelter, making all of us jump to attention. I recognize it as my own voice, playing from the speaker. Okay, yeah, this seems okay. A couple sharp coughs pierce through the air, making us physically cringe. I know exactly what it is. Everyone, Luke here. In exactly one... Actually, they don't need the introductions, just the info. The shorter the recording, the better. No point disturbing hundreds of dogs longer than necessary. Most of them don't refer to me by my name anyway. Everyone else in the room glances at me, and I wish I just could disappear right now. I was sure I removed those unnecessary bits. I know that another throat-clearing cough is coming, so I push myself to the middle of the pool and dive underwater. Unfortunately for me, the sounds still reach me even there. You're human here, in exactly... Another painful pause. Then a sigh, and the voice starts again, briefly and without unnecessary emotions. 1 hour until sky's ablaze. 5 minutes until sky's ablaze. Dogs outside, please cover your ears. The turret will shoot in 10, 9, 8. Oh no, this is just terrible. 3, 2, 1. Of course nothing happens. We still have 1 more hour before the shot. Okay, now just to cut it into 3 messages and schedule to play at the right times. Easy. Right around the time I feel completely out of air, someone taps my shoulder. I resurface to meet Burry's concerned face.
Luke, is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Everything's fine. I must have saved the first message wrong. I clearly remember cutting out shorter files from the other 2 instances, but I must have used the unabridged recording for the... Oh, right. I can stop recording now. Let's cut it into... A sharp click ends the transmission. Burry's tail starts swooshing in the water with a slow wagging, and he chuckles with a little smile.
Do not be concerned, Luke. They will understand it. Was just a mistake. No need to worry. Also, please do not be embarrassed. We all talk to ourselves sometimes. I do as well. And allow me to admit, it was very endearing to hear you do that.
Yeah, but I'm sure you wouldn't like to transmit your own talk over to everyone at shelter, right?
Oh my goodness, no, I would definitely not.
But he still smiles when he pets my head with fondness and care. It's amazing how a simple gesture like that from Burry can ease up even the greatest stress and embarrassment to me. I glance around the bath to see Max and Rune still sitting together, but um, ostentatiously ignoring each other. They both eat some fruity snacks and stare up at us quietly. Rune with a shameless grin, and Max with a somewhat embarrassed smile. I bet Max must be feeling silly for getting loose like that. After all, he wanted to help us, but in the end, he let his lust get the better of him. I'm clearly not the only one having unfortunate mistakes tonight. Max bit more than he could chew with Rune, but he went along with that and at least had fun. Both Burry and I approach our friends and start joking about the whole situation with the kissing and the countdown. In the end, it's something to celebrate, not to dwell over. As we sit and joke about each other, I can't help but feel a little melancholic. We can finally hang out like real friends and be careless and happy, but this time is limited as an exception. The turret will shoot, the night will end, and nothing will change. Still, what's going to come into isn't important right now. I can push it out of my mind for tonight. What matters is the warmth of the water and our company we share in this moment. The night isn't over just yet, and I'm going to use the remaining time we have to the fullest. The final countdown for Skies Ablaze. Suddenly, I can hear someone entering the main corridor to the baths. Heavy steps slowly grow closer and closer. We all look at Max. He takes a few sniffs in the air, and he smiles. Burry and Rune give him a knowing nod and big grins as they're on their muzzles.
Hey, that's the chief's sword. And his pants. No underwear in sight. And the music box? Max, Chief, are you here?
I know that voice. Oh boy, I know that voice. He sounds a bit like he did in the morning at the tavern. Is he drunk again?
Come here, boy. We're in the bath. Last entrance to the right.
I gulp and glance in the direction of the approaching sound of steps. I know exactly whom I'm going to see. I slowly submerge myself into the in water down to my nose, as if that could hide me from our new guest.
Chief, Burry, sir, Max, Puppy. What are you doing here?
Oh, my. Did you invite Teak to the baths, Luke? Like, right away. I shake my half-submerged head. I try to do my best to not do that too eagerly.
What? Why not, Luke? Come on, boy. Drop your clothes and hop in. There's more than enough space.
Teak glares at me. It looks like he wants to say something, but in the end, he holds his tongue. He glances at Max instead, while scratching his head, looking a bit sheepish.
You know, Max, I would like that.
Come on, then. The water's great.
We do not have spare mugs, so I hope you will find to accept mine. I will limit myself to drinking water for now. No, it's okay. Don't worry about me, sir. I would love to join the three of you. But, I had different plans for tonight. After the performance outside, I brought Cooper onto one of the hills outside, so he wouldn't miss the skies, and we drank a few, and we had a talk. And I didn't want to, but he gave me an order to leave him there, and don't come back until I do what I had been planning for the last few weeks. So I drank a few more with him for courage, and went looking for you. I was surprised to not find you outside, and then someone told me. Well, thank you for finding the time to pay us a visit before the skies burn. Pass my best wishes to Cooper. Happy skies ablaze, puppy. Happy skies ablaze, Chief. Burry, sir, Max. Listen, Max, I was thinking
And?
you see, I was excited for tonight, and I hurried back to shelter from our excavation because I was planning to make this night very special.
It always is.
Yes, but it's even more special when it's shared with a special someone. Oh man, I was stealing myself at this moment. Through my whole trip, I practiced over and over, so much that Cooper told me to shut up. I must sound like such a dork right now.
Sorry, Teak, I don't follow.
I do, though. Judging by Ruin's smirk and Burry's nervously fidgeting fingers, they surely understand as well. Teak himself looks the most nervous I have ever seen him. He takes a deep breath while staring at his own feet. Max!
Yes?
Watch Skies Ablaze with me. Please.
Sure, come in the bath and we can watch together.
No! I mean no. Together, like, somewhere else. Alone.
Oh.
So.
Teak. Sorry, I'm taken for tonight. Luke invited me first. Maybe next time.
I really wanted to spend some time with you alone tonight.
You're still welcome to join us, right?
Of course. Absolutely. No, it's okay. I will just get wasted with the other guys. So, yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Chuckling nervously, Teak walks out, back into the darkness of the main corridor. I didn't even look at him. I was afraid to see what his eyes would show if he looked back. All right, I'll end the part here. So I'll see you around, everyone.